Hey, good morning, everybody. How you doing? Figure I come out here a little early today and have a little early morning fun. The main reason I'm here is my son is going away and he needed to be dropped off at Logan Airport. And I cannot stop at Logan Airport without coming out here and doing something, you know? It's a beautiful morning. We got the sun rising over to the left here. First couple planes rolling out. They took off their nighttime masks. They're awake. They finished yawning. And they're heading out to 2-2 to take off. So this is a members-only chat, and I will leave it that way. There's no way I'm going to put my mods through a early morning like this. I have a hard stop at 8 o'clock, so I will stop at 8. Kim in Rhode Island, good morning. You're crazy like me and Eric so far. Just up a little early. The sun should come up. It is getting closer and closer. Like I said, there's no planes yet. They're just getting down to the end of the runway now. But happy Sunday. Here on top of Terminal B parking garage. We have Norwegian breakaway on the way in. So we'll see the boat come in today. And we have our first flight heading to Chicago. Flight 3324. CC, good morning. I will not be streaming next Sunday. I have a regular church day. And it is Father's Day, so I might sleep in 10 minutes late next week. Next taking off is American Airlines heading to Miami, 737-800 flight 1418. The sun is almost up. Almost here. CC, how you doing? Those are the only two planes that took off. No more other planes even heading up yet. Just move that light pole, be all set. Yeah, I don't realize what time Logan actually wakes up. They have some flights in and out of here all night long, but not till like 6 o'clock, a little bit before 6, we have to get the full parade. I'm being quiet on purpose, just to enjoy this. There it is, just peeking up. All right. The light is officially on today. We have to be quiet. Cape Air is still sleeping. They're not awake yet. We actually have a JetBlue parked in their area there, sleeping. Must be like a mother hen and its babies. So my son's flight is leaving, where is he here? He's heading to Dallas from here on American Airlines and heading a connector flight to Midland. He is part of a high-power rocketry club with school, and they are launching a rocket that goes about, I think, 5 or 6 miles up, and part of a international competition. So the rocket's already halfway down there, and he's the rest of the crew is flying down. Wow, what a beautiful sunrise. Oh. All right, we have a flight coming in from Tel Aviv, et al. It is a 787 Dreamliner. But it's still a ways away, so. His main job down there on the rocket launch is making sure everyone stays hydrated, and he has sensors monitoring for some of the chemicals that they're using, that the levels stay at a certain point. We're going to be in the desert too, so he's also making sure everyone stays upright the entire time. Really cool. Great opportunity for him. It is et al. Coming in on a sunrise sky. You will be blinded for a second as it goes through the sun. Yeah, Eric, reverse golden hour. We got Eric already singing. All right. It's not even 5:30 yet. He's already up here chirping away. So like I said earlier, I have to have a hard stop at 8 o'clock. So I got to pack up, rush back home, and do a church service. All right, we got a couple couple of JetBlues going around out here. One's being tugged, the other one's actually on his own power. They're playing musical planes here. They're just tugging planes all over the place. We have an Air Canada coming out. Be heading to Toronto. I did see it. Oh, there it is. Also have a JetBlue heading out there as well, an A320. Be heading to JFK. Flight 917. We get the Norwegian breakaway on the way in. We see these boats going out. We never see these boats coming back in. So I'll be here in a little bit. Get United coming in from Denver, an A319. I should be here in a second. Sounds like a little early morning confusion right now. Guess not everyone's awake. So that's a little bit bright sun. I'm watching the planes land. I get blinded here. All right. Well, good morning, guys. How you doing? Got some people joining us now. Just so you know, it is a members-only chat today. I'm not putting my mods through this. Daniel, how you doing? Good morning. Welcome to the fun. So So I'm on top of Terminal B parking garage at Logan Airport, having a little early morning fun, mainly because my son's on a flight that's leaving at 6, and hey, I'm already here. I got the gear in the car. I'm setting up for a live stream. I do have a hard stop at 8 o'clock this morning. I do have to get back home, and I live stream our church service for my church. So I got to make sure I'm there, or higher powers may strike me down if I don't get there in time. But I hope you guys enjoy this. Just an early morning sunrise service on a Sunday morning, and we'll get some more planes coming in. It's a little slow in the morning, but it picks up. 6 o'clock, there's like a volley of planes that leave here, because that's when pretty much it opens up for everybody. All right, we have JetBlue coming in from San Francisco, an A321neo, a red-eye. Chat from Eric here somewhere. A whole year. Where is it here? There we go. 1 whole year. I think my wife was the first one, and Eric, you are very, very close second. All right, next taking off should be a Air Canada heading to Toronto. There's a couple planes out there, so I'm not sure exactly what they're doing. I'm not sure if they know what they're doing yet. Yeah, just a beautiful morning. Kim, almost 1 year, right? All right, we have Air Canada taking off, heading to Toronto. The reverse golden hour here. I'm usually blocking my eyes because the reflection of everything on me. Now it's like, I got that guy, where is it? Right there, right in my face. Well, Eric, you can't have it every day, every time, you know? Nobody's judging you, don't worry. Chester's smiling. He's happy for you. So you still have the Shamrock right here in front of us. Parked at where the Spirit used to park. I don't know what you want to call this, the old Spirit gates. We got the Norwegian Breakaway on its way in. We have a JetBlue out there at the end of 2-2s, scheduled for 5:15. I think they're ready now. They have some issues coming in. All right, Cece, you serious? You want to open up for a little bit? All right. CC said we can open up to the general public here. No, we'll do subscribers only. Everyone's awake now. All right, subscribers are turned on. Not that there's much going on right now. Right, next to arrive is American Airlines coming in from Phoenix, 737-800, flight 2701. Right, we got a JetBlue taking off to JFK, an A320. No, parked in front of us is actually a Shamrock. Aer Lingus has been here for, I was here the other night. It's still here. There's an identifying marker on the wingtip there. Yeah, they'll park international flights here in the alley sometimes. You've seen Air Portugal here, your Shamrock here. They'll park them here. It's not even hooked up to the gate. You get that too. You can see the gate's not even 37, not even connected to it. So they'll do that. All right. So just so you guys know, 6 o'clock is usually the time that things kick off here. I was already here set up and I had to get the sunrise, so I figured I might as well just start anyways. Listen to me talk if you want. Got a Southwest backing up here in the alley. This is going to be heading to Baltimore Washington International. Got a Southwest heading out to 22. All right, on advice of the mods, we've opened the chat up, so it is open to subscribers. Which is fine with me. I do the cameras, the mods do the mods. All right, coming in here, we have another red eye coming in from San Diego. That should be here in a little bit. Got a Delta coming in, another Delta coming in. So we got some planes on the way in. A whole line of them across Massachusetts, I can see. So 6 o'clock, I said, is probably the wakey time for Logan Airport. But there's a little gap, a little before, a little afterwards. That cruise ship coming in. So 30 likes already in the wee hours of the morning. I was down with my son at TSA, dropping him off. And there are a couple guys there in kilts. There's been a Scottish invasion with the game last night they had at Boston Stadium for the World Cup. So there were a bunch of people in kilts running around Scotland, running around Boston. I'm watching for Southwest getting ready to take off. Not quite there yet. We get the sunrise, we get the Norwegian breakaway, waiting for planes to take off. And hey, this is early morning plane spotting at its best here, and boat spotting. Yeah, 1-0, and they're number one in their group right now because of a tie yesterday. This is the reverse. I should start talking in reverse. All right, we have Southwest taking off. Heading to Denver at 737-800. All right. The cruise ship here, we got a Delta coming out as well. That Delta is going to be heading to Detroit. Check my phone real quick, make sure my son's all good still. He's good. Wow, just a beautiful morning here. All right, we should have a JetBlue coming in from San Diego. Flight 2120. Brian, welcome to the fun. Good morning. See that Norwegian breakaway coming in. Next to arrive at Delta coming in from Salt Lake City in A321neo. Flight 696. And he's taking off as the Southwest heading to Baltimore, Washington. Flight number 727. All right, we got a JetBlue coming into the alley here. The one that just landed from San Diego. Red-eye flight. Yeah, that Norwegian boat is landing on 3-2. Or 1-4. No, it's landing on 3-2. to head to Detroit, flight 1019. So the Delta coming in from Phoenix, an A321neo. Right into the sun, I can't even see it. Flight 1697. And now it's going to get a little bit busy, I think. This is just about the end of, what is it, runway 32, I think it is. It's a short runway. Actually, the boat's probably as long as the runway. Look on the right, the little orange one on the bottom. That's 3-2, and that's what it's lined up for right now. It's on final. And next we have Alaskan Airlines coming in from Portland. Flight number 436, 737-800. This might be the last unobstructed view we have of the cruise ship before it goes behind some poles and behind some buildings and heading out of sight. And there's the first pole. All right. Norwegian breakaway. Hope you had an enjoyable cruise. We'll see you on the flip side sometime. We have American Airlines heading to Philly. Philly special. Don Wright, how you doing? Good morning. Peter B. on the Cape. Good morning to you. Just cool seeing the ship. This will be the last view of it. It will go behind the buildings here and then be totally out of sight. All right, next coming in, we have Alaskan Airlines coming in from San Diego. 737, MAX 9, flight 255. Got a couple of Alaskans out here waiting to come in here. We got one spot available. Not sure where the other one's going to park. We'll find out. Could be pushing out the one that's currently here. So there's one right there. Looks like it's all ready to go. We'll see what happens. we have Delta taking off on 22 right, heading to Atlanta in a 321. There it comes on the radar. Next coming in is Flight 50 from Vancouver, JetBlue. This could be really related to World Cup. The other night we had a what went out to the Dunkin' Donuts plane, left here the other night, heading to Vancouver. Which is not a usual flight that I can recall, but there is a World Cup. I think it was today. I had a question where they're going to park the other Alaskan Airlines. Right there, I guess. I'm waiting for the one to push out, I think. Hope you guys are having fun here. Just out here early this morning. A little early morning fun. I had to drop my son off for a flight. He's heading to Dallas. And I figured I'd come out here and, like I said, I have the equipment in my car. I might also just do a live stream. But good morning. Yeah, hope you guys, good morning. Top of Terminal B here. We got CC in the chat doing all the, got the likes. Please hit that like button if you're on. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Turn on notifications. The best way you're going to find me out here. And a little sunrise service here. Yeah, just having some fun. We have a Discord site. I have not posted the daily liveries because I got up about 3 this morning, and they probably weren't even updated yet. So I didn't post those yet. I'll probably post them after the show here, my usual time. What else we got out there? There's all kinds of other chats in that Discord. We have a store. We can get t-shirts, hats, all kinds of stuff. We have the 250 t-shirt. Every size is $15. You just pay $15 in the shipping. So it's priced you guys to have fun with it for sure. Hope you guys can enjoy that. But yeah, I'm just gonna sit out here for a little bit. I have a hard stop at 8 o'clock, but I'm gonna keep going till then, and hopefully we'll keep having planes coming in and out of here. All right, next coming in we have United Airlines coming in from San Francisco. A bunch of red-eye flights coming in here. Not quite here yet. That Norwegian is definitely out of view now. Heading to port and unloading, ready to reload. Oh, nice. Are you sitting on a boat between Wood Island and Constitution Beach? which is really nice too. It looks like this guy's getting ready to go. This one closest, the Chester closest to us, and maybe heading out of here. If he has Southwest backing up, it's going to be heading to St. Louis. All right, we have United Airlines San Francisco flight 757, flight 796. Sorry, I can't see my screen. The sun is like right in my eyes where I'm looking. Oh, very nice. Enjoy the sights. You get the 2-2 working here. You can see the planes taking off right there. Oh, that's a beautiful seat you got right there, sir. So these planes are landing. I don't know if you can see what the... And when they first do the initial brakes and the smoke comes up, it's lingering for a while. Well, we got JetBlue here backing up. Heading to LAX, got the SPF on the nose there. A lot of sunlight today. Mint to soar. I have United lined up on 22 right. Be heading to Dulles. 737 MAX 9, flight 1734. And we got a JetBlue coming in from Salt Lake City. Not quite close enough yet. Between here and Lynn right now. All right. JetBlue 248, 8220 from Salt Lake City. Thomas, how you doing? Good morning. That sun was really nice when it was a sunrise. Now it's just like jumping in my face. down a little bit so we're not blinding everybody here. I had a roommate in college that would just play the Cranberries, the Sundays, almost 24/7. Get all those songs embedded into my brain. Now you got United lined up on 22 right for taking off. Not quite there yet. And I was here for a reason this morning, but this is pretty nice out here. The reason wasn't initially for plane spotting. The reason was to drop my son off, but a little added bonus here. It's not even 6 o'clock yet. United heading to Dulles, should be on the roll. 737 MAX 9. Got the camera waiting for it down there. Not quite there yet. Got the JetBlue in the alley here making the movement, so we'll keep it on that for a second. Yeah, good times, very good times. There we go. Now it's good for takeoff. Yeah, the mornings, definitely. I love the mornings so much. Get to get everything done for the day before the day wakes up. There we go. Hey, good morning. Yep, bright and early. At the airport, had a camera. This is what you do, I guess. All right, so we have that Alaska parked out there. We have Alaska closest to us right now, backing up finally, making a spot. So that's good. People that are out there in the tarmac will basically have a place to live pretty soon. That's good. Reed, good morning. Oh, thank you so much for the support. Oh yeah, this is one of the best ways to start the day for sure. A little bittersweet for me. My son's leaving for a week, so I dropped him off at the airport. But hey, it is what it is. He's gonna have a great time. Well, good morning. That's not quite a Logan whale. That's a noise, not a Logan whale though, I don't think. All right, we got a couple planes heading out now. Uh-oh, we got the High Power Rocketry Club plane. Pushback. That's the plane my son is on. He's a member of a High Power Rocketry Club that is flying to Texas to launch their rocket as part of an international competition. The rocket is not on the plane. The rocket is actually probably almost just about all the way there right now. They drove that down. But it's like a 24-member crew on a couple of flights going out today. So, and she drew the short straw and was on the early crew to get out at 6 a.m. supposed to be taking off. All right. And the Delta coming in from San Diego. A bunch of red eyes coming in. And we got a Southwest lined up on 22 on the way down. This is heading to St. Louis. 737 MAX 8. Flight 752. Most of the time they'll ask them to take off on 22 left just because they are fully loaded going across the country. A lot of other planes do that as well. It's just a matter of, it's all about the weight. And if they're fully loaded, they're heavier, so they require the longer runway to take off. You've seen A321s do the same thing. Depends where they're going. Here is Delta 571, A321neo coming in from San Diego. Bumpy, but they made it. Yeah, so we're gonna get Shamrock right in front of us. It's been here for a couple of days. I was here Friday night and it was parked right there as well. Not hooked up to anything. The gate is retracted. So, all right, we got Delta heading to Minneapolis, an A321 flight 2303. Case in point, we got a JetBlue. I was talking about this. Lined up on 22 left, heading to LAX, an A321. It's just fully loaded, so it needs a longer runway required. Flight 287. Got the SPF on the nose there, so it's all set for the sun. Canada trying to get out of here quick. All right, we have the high-powered rocketry flight. My son's on this one, actually. He's heading to Dallas. and WPI. See you go by right there. My son's probably asleep, so I'm not going to even try to see if he's going to do anything. Although he is sitting in one of row 18. Might be the other side, though. We'll see. United heading to Chicago, A321neo, flight 1414. Alex, good morning. How are you? Now that's not a Logan warehouse thing, is it? Oh, it is. That JetBlue. That's out at the end there, starting it up. That's the Alaskan starting up, the rumble. All right, next taking off, we should have a JetBlue flight 1285 heading to Pittsburgh in A220. Yeah, I was driving in this morning around that time and saw the horizon. I'm like, oh, the horizon looks very bright. All right, here's that Alaskan flight that landed earlier. This finally has some room to park, so it's going to be coming in here. Or we go right down Charlie. Aviation Canada lined up on 22 right. Be heading to Montreal. Robert, how you doing? You can get the shirts at Logan. Go to loganflight.com. You can there's links to the shop, all the different links for everything we have out there. But for the shopping app, especially, you can get it right from that. All kinds of shirts, hats, sweatshirts, all seasons. All right, here comes that Canada flight heading to Montreal, flight 8603. All right, off to Canada. Got Alaskan in the alley here making a racket. Oh, we got a Frontier flight heading out, heading in line. It is Chopper, the Great White Shark livery. Cool. The noisemaker. We have another American Airlines coming in from LAX, an A321. Another red eye. Flight 2453. Something got all kinds of action in front of me. Get this plane landing here. We have a JetBlue heading to Nashville. And just real quick, while it's still here, we have JetBlue's Vacations livery just pulled into the alley. It was very distracting for a moment there. All right, next taking off is the high-powered rocketry club heading to Dallas, aka American Airlines flight 2527, A321. See you later, buddy. Have a great flight. Have a great week. All right, see you later, buddy. Have a good one. United Airlines heading to San Francisco. Flight 2441. We have a A321 Neo backing up here for JetBlue, 6619. It's going to be heading to San Diego. Next taking off is the JetBlue heading to Austin. From Boston to Austin. Flight 1439. Welcome to the Mintiverse. Now we got Alaskan Airlines lining up on 22 left. And we have a Frontier. This is Chopper. The Great White Shark livery lined up on 22 right. I think that's going to get first dibs. This is the Alaskan lining up on 22 left. And Chopper's already got the green light. Should be coming in any second now. Heading to Atlanta, an A321neo. Chopper. All right, off to Atlanta. Alaska next. Boston. Yeah, but actually, I think Alaskan Airlines just. Well, this is the flight taking off to Portland, 737-900, flight 311. But Alaskan Airlines, I think, started service yesterday, I believe, to Anchorage from here, which was pretty cool. I was looking at prices on that. And I think if you leave on a Saturday, it's round trip. It's like about $800 round trip to Anchorage from Boston. So it's really cool. Star Rider, how you doing? Good morning. There's JetBlue firing up here in the alley. And we have a American Airlines heading to JFK. I can't see anything with the sun right here in front of me. Even sunglasses won't solve this problem. One of these things does not belong here. So we have the JetBlue Vacations livery parked over here in the alley. Okay, United Airlines heading to Newark, flight 3616. E175. All right, next taking off, we should have a Delta heading to JFK. Flight 2611, 737-900. It is an absolute beautiful morning here today. Really, really, really cool out. All right, next taking off is the JetBlue heading to San Juan, an A320. right, next taking off is a JetBlue heading to Philly, a Philly special, A320, flight 1159. Well, good morning. How you guys doing? This is Mike Logan in flight here, top of the Terminal B parking garage. Been out here for, I don't know, a while. Just having some fun out here. Hope you guys are enjoying this. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Feel free to subscribe. Keep up this early, though. I probably already subscribed because they wouldn't be up this early watching this kind of stuff. But hey, we get everybody out here. We cater to everybody. So, hope you're enjoying this. I do have a hard stop time at 8 o'clock today. I do have another engagement I have to get to. I do a live stream for my church, and I got to get there and set up for that. So this morning I had to drop my son off for an early flight, and like I said earlier, I had the gear in the car. I'm about to just do a live stream. So just having fun here. In the chat, we got all kinds of stuff going on. We have Discord, we have the store. We have the PayPal tip jar, we have Instagram. All these things can be found on the YouTube channel and loganinflight.com. So that's the little plug, but I'm gonna keep going here. This is just really so nice out. Enjoying this. That was American Airlines heading to Miami, A321, flight 873. Nick, how you doing? Oh, I forgot about that. We had reached 9,000 subscribers the other night. That was absolutely crazy. Thank you guys so much. That was so cool seeing that after the show. It was like 9:02 after the show. It was really, really cool. You guys, that's just neat. All right, we have Delta, flight 859, I believe it is, and A321 Neo. Delta coming in from San Francisco, another red eye. A321 Neo, flight 1655. Uh-oh, we have an A220 here in the alley. It's getting disconnected, spinning up its engines. We might get an early morning whale again. We'll see what happens. on cue. Sunday Morning Whales. Brought to you by Logan and Flight. We got a JetBlue line up on 22 right, heading to San Diego, an A321neo, flight 619. I think it's on the roll. Yes, it is. Alright, we'll do it again just for that extra noise. Yeah, that's a new one. I think it started yesterday. I'm not sure. That is a new flight. I was looking at prices yesterday for that. Oh my goodness. It is definitely a whale of a time morning. Yeah, it's over Greenfield now. Anchorage to Boston. About a a little over 6 hour flight. Probably about maybe 6 hours, 15 minutes. There goes the morning whale. Eric, I told you that you were crazy coming out here this early and being online. CC the same thing. You guys are nuts, but hey. Where there's three, there's more. Hey, no, this is fun. Like I said, I had to come out here for my son, and hey. Got to see the sunrise. You watched the early part of the show here. We saw the sunrise here, which was really, really cool. All right, we got a Delta heading to LAX 757. Flight 479. I am at parking garage B, above the Alaskan JetBlue. What else is down? Southwest, that terminal there. And we got a JetBlue line up on 22 heading to Reagan, A220, flight 2255. That is on the roll. Good morning, how are you? Hey guys, 1 second.
Yeah, I don't want to take too much of your time, but I'm Chad.
How you doing, Chad? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I was the one sitting between Wood Constitution.
I just saw you said peekaboo. I'm like, wait a minute. How can he see me from where he is?
So I was so close, I had to come out and say hi.
Cool. Awesome.
Listen, I live in Beachmont.
Yep.
And I watch it on TV as they're flying right over the top of my apartment.
Oh, that is so cool.
So, yeah.
That's awesome. Glad we can get you this side of it too, you know?
Yeah, awesome. So,
Wow,
yeah,
wow.
I have a small shorts channel that I put music landing and taking off.
Okay.
And I put music to it. So
That's awesome.
I just have a good time.
That's what it's all about, man. Just having fun, enjoying it. And I like bringing it to people like you and everyone on the stream that they can see this, you know, that have the opportunity to see this all the time, you know?
Awesome. I love your channel.
Awesome, man.
And
Thank
like
you.
I said, I was so close. I had to.
Awesome. That's awesome.
Well,
So
really
cool.
Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you, man.
Hope you have a great day.
Hey, you too.
Thank you for taking the
Yeah. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi.
All right, brother.
See you later.
Oh, yeah. I'm watching me.
Oh, there you go. All right, see you later. That was funny. I was reading the chat and see the peekaboo. I'm like, what do you mean peekaboo? What's going on here? He was right behind me. That was funny. That was cool. All right. What are we doing here? We're plane spotting. All right, next taking off is American Airlines heading to Phoenix, the 737-800. Like I said, we do have that Alaskan Airlines coming in from Anchorage. I thought the service started yesterday. This could be the first arrival. I could be way off, but hey, it feels like that sounds like fun. All right, there we go. American Airlines heading to Phoenix. All right, we got security going by. He's gonna pull over and say hi to me. If he does, I'll be right back. Hey, how you doing? Hold on, guys, 1 second. Yep, right here. All right, we passed the security check. No, that's cool. You need a permit to be up here. You can get the permit on massport.com, and it has to be validated, all that kind of stuff. And I feel so secure up here just because the security does come around. They're driving around this whole place, and they check on, make sure everyone's here that should be here. If they're not on a flight, they need to have a permit. So that's pretty cool. All right, we have JetBlue heading to Raleigh, Durham. All right. Next lined up is American Airlines Flight 418 heading to Charlotte. I don't see anyone coming in yet. I mean, right now, I should say. Yeah, a lot of people here know me, especially at nighttime. They still check, even though they know me, they watch the show. They still validate that, you know, I have a valid permit, which is perfect. And here's American heading to Charlotte. Flight 418. Alaskan Airlines over Concord. That's the one coming in from Anchorage. Surprised how. What's the flight time at? The Anchorage flight now is at 6 hours, 6 minutes. Probably about 6:15, 6:20 it will land. Hour-wise, so probably land another 15, 20 minutes or so. So that's pretty cool. All right, where are we here? Get my radar back on Logan Airport. Next lining up is a Delta out there. I'll be heading to Austin. Boston to Austin. I missed a whole bunch in the chat here. I got 112 likes. That was a while ago. That's so cool. Yin Master, how you doing? Good morning. Lance, good morning. That was so cool. The chat said a peekaboo. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm looking around in front of me, even though it's standing right behind me. That was awesome. Yeah, anytime you guys come out or around the area here, just stop in. If you hop onto a flight or whatever, let me know. Email me or whatever, and I'll try and catch the flight. And if you have time to stop up here and say hi if I'm here, feel free. All right, Boston to Austin. Delta A220, flight 1410. Wow, right up in the air. Yeah, Tom, it's all about having fun up here, but also being safe. That's for sure. But mostly fun. Oh, I see a second to leave would be a Tampa flight. Uh-oh. Next to get ready is a Delta heading to Charlotte. There's any activity going on down here at all. I like to catch activity in the alley here, but it's not always happening. Yeah, the Dreamliner is supposed to be here at 8:30. I have a hard stop at 8. So if it's ahead of schedule, we'll see what happens. All right, here goes Delta flight 5626, heading to Charlotte. Should be on the roll. There it is. Coffee and bird watching. Metal birds, that is. I love it. I haven't even had coffee yet. The time I got up, I was like, bedtime. Not much activity down here. All the planes seem to be, have all their stuff on them. Oh, cool. I'm glad you're enjoying this. I'm glad it brings up some good memories. All right. Here is flight 891 heading to Tampa. JetBlue A320. All right, next lined up is a Delta heading to Kansas City. A220, flight 675. Should be on the roll any second now. There it is. Oh, these Deltas is jumping right up. First flight of the day, they had their coffee, they're full of energy. Can't tell where that plane's going, just kept going up, 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 up. All right, next taking off, we have an American Airlines, a Philly special, heading to Philadelphia. Flight 897, 737, 800. Chad, have a great day. Thanks for stopping in. That was so cool. All right, next taking off, we have a JetBlue and A321neo heading to San Francisco. And then we have the Alaskan arrival. Alaskan Airlines coming from Alaska, Anchorage. Wait for this JetBlue to come around the corner here. Hope you guys are enjoying this. I am. Just a beautiful morning. The heat hasn't kicked in yet. All right. Now we have Alaskan coming in from Anchorage. 737 MAX 8, flight 1501. We do have 2 Alaskan planes at the current Alaskan terminals. So I hope they don't have to sit out here and wait for a plane to leave. Neither one looks like they're ready to leave, so we'll see what happens. There's a southwest gate that maybe it could park at, but we'll see. I'm not sure if this is the first flight from Anchorage. I think the service started yesterday. That's really cool. I think the first outbound flight went yesterday. I'm not sure about inbound flight. Oh, there you go. It's occupied. They gotta wait for one of these 2 existing Chesters to get out of here. Both of them, you can tell when they're getting ready to leave. The back, they have the stabilizer supports. There's one back there, and this one has one in the back there. I've done a couple streams where I do high speed video, And if you watch it, you can see the whole plane rocking back and forth with people getting on the plane. So these stabilizers keep the plane from getting too front heavy, too back end heavy while they're loading it. It just keeps it stabilized. But with those there, the plane ain't going nowhere anytime soon. All right, we get Mother Hen here leaving the Cape Air corral area, letting her babies wake up. So it's gate C27. They do use it for JetBlue when Cape Air is done for the evening, which happens around 8, 9 o'clock, depending on what day of the week. And they'll use the gate there for JetBlue, but now JetBlue's gonna head out of here. And that will be Cape Air the rest of the day until tonight. They'll probably put another JetBlue in there. Song Sung Blue. All right. All right, next coming up, we have a JetBlue heading to West Palm Beach in A220, flight 21. Oh yeah, I just saw the being towed there. I didn't realize it was being towed. Saw it being pushed back, but they didn't take it off. They're just taking it away. Maybe eventually he'll head to Fort Lauderdale. Yeah, so that's that JetBlue moving there. That's one being tugged over to the repair yard. According to Alex, who would know? He's working today. He's right down there. Oh yeah, that's really cool, and it can really scare some people too. It's like water, 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 grassland. Hey, good morning, IRL streaming. Is it Ireland streaming? That'd be pretty cool. All right, we're just waiting for some planes. I don't see anybody. Maybe a small plane coming in. Well, it's a JetBlue. It's this far away, coming in from Pasqueak Isle. But how you guys doing? Just having some fun out here. Started sometime this morning. I don't know when I started, maybe around 5 or so, maybe before that, I'm not sure. I dropped my son off for his flight, so I figured I'd just come out here and have some fun. Hope you're enjoying this. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Feel free to subscribe, turn on notifications. And yeah, we're just having fun here, and hopefully the planes will keep playing with us and take off and land so we can get them on the screen here. How you doing? Good morning. Glad you found the channel. An AV geek, Av geek. So cool. Love it. All right. Now the Cape Air's starting to see how the baby's doing. I think they're waking up here. C24, that's at the end there. All right, so C24 is one of those last JetBlues. Should be pushing shortly. Cool. Song Sung Blue, a great movie. All right. So you get that Vacations livery, which I think is really cool. Yeah, they have a couple of those planes. Yeah, the Cape Airs are just yawning, waiting for their morning breakfast. They got a busy day ahead of them. Mama Bird just left. Actually, she has a doctor's appointment, it sounds like. All right, we have that JetBlue heading to Fort Myers on 22. That should be leaving here. And we have a JetBlue coming in from, is it Presque Island? All right, but here's the first one heading to Fort Myers, an A220. All right, here's the JetBlue A220, flight 207. I have no idea how you say it. Presque Island. Presque Isle, there we go. I ain't no good with words sometimes. Irregardless, they're here. Presque Island. Presque Isle, all right. That's my list of words to learn. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's due in here today or not. Unfortunately, I do have an 8 o'clock stop time, and I did not see it on the list for this morning. I have not posted the all the planes coming in yet. I usually do that by around 8:30. I'll probably do it when I finish here. All right, next coming in is a Delta coming in from JFK in E175, flight 5765. Haverhill, Worcester. Eric, see you later. Have a good day. Enjoy the beginning of the week. I'm not sure when I'll be out here next. Doesn't matter, I'm here right now. I think they're really trying to get this out of here. So that Alaskan flight from Anchorage, Alaskan Airlines from Anchorage, from Alaska, over here sitting there, waiting to get in. The fireplane has removed the stabilizer, so that might be the best bet to get out of here first, most likely. Betsy, good morning. How are you? You missed our first and probably only Tampa flight this morning. We're getting United slowly heading out to 22. I'll be heading to LAX, the 737 MAX 9. Not quite there yet. Same with the JetBlue coming in from Buffalo. A little bit far away. Another one, not quite there yet. We got the Logan Lagoon out there. A little nice, a little calm. No one's really out boating it that I can see. Check the bigger lagoon. Haven't seen any FedEx yet. They're usually leaving here in the morning. Got some boats way out there. See, when we run out of planes, we start doing some boat spotting. That guy's in a hurry to go somewhere. All right, we got a JetBlue coming in from Buffalo, an A220, flight 716. Hey, see you later. See you next time. All right, doing it right on Charlie here. All right. And we have Alaskan backing out here. All right. Everything is working out now. Here we go. That's where the Alaskan's going to be parking. They just came from Anchorage, which is just to the right here, waiting for a spot. We have United Airlines lined up on 22 right. It's going to be heading to LAX. Just waiting for the green light. Also have an American airline coming in from Harrisburg, E175, flight 4714. There's that arrival there, but we do have United just got the green light to take off. We'll get that takeoff. Get a JetBlue there heading out. We'll be going to Denver. That's United heading to LAX, and we have the American. There we go, there it is. Just came in from Harrisburg. Hey, good morning, John. Yeah, beautiful. Really, really nice here. We got Breezy Aviation. How you doing? All right, once this Alaskan gets out, then we'll get the other Alaskan in. All right, got its engine started. That's a good sign. We should be getting this JetBlue heading to Denver in A220. There it is. Flight 493. All right, heading to Denver. Hey, good morning from Bristol, UK. All right. Top of the morning to you. All right, we got the Alaskan heading out of here, and we got the Alaskan waiting to get in. And have an American passing by in front of us here. That's going to be heading to Chicago. We got anyone lined up out here. We have a JetBlue heading out. Almost there. And we have another red eye coming in from San Francisco. It's about 6 miles away. So that should be here shortly. And that Alaskan flight, the one that's not moving, is the first one that I've seen from Anchorage, which is pretty cool. They have it so that you can get a non-stop from Boston to Anchorage, Alaska. Jerry, how you doing? Good morning. Yeah, Betsy, I haven't even had my cup of coffee yet. I got up at 3 this morning. All right, we got United Airlines coming in from San Francisco. I can find it. There it is. 737 MAX 9, 1665. Oh, yeah, JetBlue. Just heading to Richmond. And that is heading to Richmond, A220, flight 1281. Now we got this JetBlue finally pushing back here. Hey, it wasn't my choice. I had to bring my son to the airport. And hey, since I'm here, I might as well do what I love doing. All right, we got anyone coming in. No one coming in close right now. There's a couple of Deltas and JetBlue. Nope, it's a Delta. Not quite here yet, but it is on the way. There's a Frontier on the way in here too. It's the Mason, the Texas Horn Lizard livery. That should be here in about, where is it now? Probably about 10-15 minutes. And we have Delta 757 heading to Atlanta, lining up on 22 right. So this Alaskan here is going to be waiting for this JetBlue to get out of here. Forget about it. All right, and we have a Delta heading to Atlanta, 757-200. All right, that's off. Next taking off should be an American Airlines heading to Chicago. We have an A220 here in the alley. Getting the whale lungs warmed up. Also, American Airlines line up on 22 right, heading to Chicago, 737, 800, flight 1509. And here comes that American now. Nice plane up, but not as nice as the Logan whales that start up in the alley here. Oh, that's really singing. Gotta love it. Next taking off is Alaskan Airlines heading to Seattle, 737 MAX 9, flight 459. I have American Airlines heading to Indianapolis, E175, flight 4435. This guy just keeps going. Got Delta coming in from Reagan. E175, flight 5710. I might have some issues. Might want to get him checked out. $155 likes. That's so cool. Oh, in honor of that, we have a Tampa flight. Delta A321neo, flight 2706, heading to Tampa. There you go, Betsy. That's better than coffee. Maybe. Our next lined up is American Airlines heading to Dallas Fort Worth, flight 2555. And second to arrive will be a Frontier, the Mason, the Texas Horned Lizard livery. I think after all this racket that is just leaving the alley, we have Alaskan coming in. They just came in from Anchorage. All right, you have the birds too. They weren't any up here when you were here, but sometimes the bird's sitting right on the ledge right in front of me, right next to my microphone and everything. It's just, it's like, good morning, guys. How are you? All right, American heading to Dallas Fort Worth, flight 255. It's a Celtics plane? It is a Celtics plane. Sorry, I just saw a corner of my eye there. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, sometimes I finish a show and I just basically take my camera and just snapping pictures of everything. So much to look around up here. So here's that Alaskan from Anchorage. A true Alaskan flight. I have a feeling that we're going to possibly get the Celtics plane in here, unless it's going to a repair yard. Ronaldo, how are you? Good morning. It's possible that's coming in here. I think this was here the other night. I don't know if it's left here yet. Also have the Vacations livery. That's backing out. We got a lot of action in the alley here. All right, next taking off is American Airlines heading to Charlotte in A321. There it is. Unfortunately, that JetBlue LAX is going on 22 left. I'm gonna have to run to get that one. Let me get this JetBlue coming in, and then I gotta switch my batteries real quick. I realize I've been out there for that long. It's coming in from JFK, A320, flight 2718. Maybe I can get this one last Frontier flight in before I get to change batteries. We got Frontier coming in here from Atlanta in A321neo. This is Mason, the Texas Horned Lizard Livery. We just had Porter take off. Wow. Didn't even see that. Sorry, I got the sun in my eyes again. I can't see anything. Horned Lizard Livery. All right, we change this battery really quick. All right, should be back. Back on the power. So the Celtics still sitting out here. I'm just wondering if this is going to be popping in here. Also got the JetBlue Vacations livery sitting here as well. And what do we got coming in here next? We have a JetBlue heading to Savannah in A220, flight 249. Also have American Airlines over it there, coming in from Buffalo in E175, but we'll check with the takeoffs. MedTech, good morning. How are you? Welcome to the short show today. And is that American from Buffalo? I can find it. There it is. And next taking off is a JetBlue heading to Cleveland, an A220 flight 2041. And goes the Lizard. All right, next taking off, we have United Airlines. What's coming in here? We have a plane coming in as well. Delta from Pittsburgh at E175, flight 5690. And we have United taking off, heading to Chicago, flight 366, 737. Not a lot of height on that one. And we have the Celtics coming into the alley here. Not sure if this left the other night. We didn't leave the other night, Friday night with me here. I wonder if it's been in repair or something, but it is parking here, packing in the alley. All right, next taking off, we have a Orlando flight, Delta, flight 1580, an A321. Looks like it's got the green light to go. There it goes. There's the green light. RB, good morning. How are you? There it is. Heading to Orlando. All right, off to the House of Mouse. Next coming in is a JetBlue Aviation. I can't see anything with the sun here. There it is. Coming in from Lebanon, New Hampshire, or Lebanon, Vermont, and Lebanon, New Hampshire. It's still early for me. Oh, we got a JetBlue heading to Seattle. right, been on here for, I don't even know how long I've been on, 2.5 hours or so. People just joining. Hi, this is Mike, Logan in Flight, sitting here on top of Terminal B parking garage, having some fun here. I'm on till 8 o'clock. I have a hard stop at 8 o'clock. Yes, Lebanon, New Hampshire. I was getting all messed up. But yeah, on till 8 o'clock. Just having some fun. I had to drop my son off this morning for a 6 o'clock flight. And I had my gear in the car. Don't know how that happened. And I figured I'd come out here and do a little early morning stream. We watched the beginning of the stream. We got the sunrise and everything here, which was pretty cool. But yeah, just enjoying the time here. And I hope you guys are too. We have a JetBlue heading to Milwaukee. Hit that like button. Feel free to subscribe. If you do subscribe, turn on notifications. That's where you're going to find me out here. And we have a Delta heading to Minneapolis. What was that one? Milwaukee. All right. But it is a beautiful day here today. It's going to be a nice day. Up here it's beautiful because you got the breeze going. The sun's hitting us, but it's the breeze is keeping it nice and cool up here. It's really, really nice. Great day for boating. You know, all the boats out there. I'm sure the harbor is going to be full of boats going back and forth all over the place. Today's a great day for Codzilla if you're doing that. Between the nice warm weather and getting soaked, that'll feel really nice. Here's Delta heading to Minneapolis. And we got a Delta coming in from Cleveland, E175, flight 5684. Next to arrive is going to be a Delta coming from Columbus. That was a 6 o'clock flight from Columbus. A little less than an hour and a half to get here. Supposed to be a 2-hour flight, and got here in about an hour and a half. Find it. There it is. And that's a Delta heading to Houston. That's a JetBlue Vacations livery. I gotta get the Vacation livery. Ah. Yeah, Jeff, I've been on for 8 hours. What are you talking about? No, I had to come here early this morning, so I started around 5, I think. Got the sunrise. Wanted to get the sunrise. All right, next taking off is a Delta heading to Raleigh-Durham, an A319. Tough to keep on there. All right, what's this? So this just landed. It was a ghost plane. Gulfstream G500. Pretty cool. And we got Delta 5813 coming in from Baltimore, Washington. And that's United heading to Houston, A319. All right, I don't see anyone coming in immediately. There's a JetBlue. Oh, there it is, the distance there. We have a couple planes lined up. We have a Southwest heading to Chicago Midway, 737 MAX 8. Oh, there it is. If you're just joining us, smash that like button. Oh, we need 20 more for 200 likes. That'd be awesome for this kind of early stream here. That's so cool. All right, next coming in, we have a JetBlue, an A220 coming in from Raleigh, Durham. And a Delta taking off. I think we'll stick with the takeoff. They can just get these synced up a little bit better. I can get them both at the same time, you know? All right, so I have this JetBlue here, and I did see Sky Team livery. There it is. Delta Airlines Sky Team livery. With the sun behind me, this is a lot more popping looking than the sun coming right at us, but that's pretty cool. All right, we got a couple planes heading out. 757 lining up on 22 somewhere. I'm not sure where yet. They're heading to San Francisco. Well, 22 right. I've shown this before, but if you guys are interested, we do have this America 250 t-shirt. It's in the store, $15, every size. If you use Logan 10, you get 10% off that. And it's just basically $15 plus shipping. Just something fun. A lot of Boston influences in the background there. I had to do that. All right, there it is. It's United Airlines 757 heading to San Fran 2623. That is a lot of pictures. But I understand totally. Our next taking off should be a JetBlue heading to Jacksonville in a 220 flight 109. That's a Delta behind it coming in from Seattle. Oh, that could be Captain Daddy's plane. I don't know. Let's get the Captain Daddy just in case it is the Captain Daddy right here. Thank you guys so much. 200 likes. So cool. So cool. Thank you so much. I was out here just having fun today. Just had the camera and figured I'd do this stuff. Hitting these likes. So cool. All right. Next flight is to Savannah. And it is a Delta E-175. Flight 55. Oh, wait a minute. Nope, we have a Delta heading to Reagan first. This guy, didn't even see this guy. He was already halfway down the runway when I was looking at the radar. I didn't even see him. All right, now we have the Savannah flight, 5596. E-175. If you're ever driving down the East Coast and in that area, it's not too far off the highway. It's a nice little airport, very flat. Next taking off, we have a Delta heading to Miami, flight 1399, 737, 800. Should be coming in a second here. There it is. right, they're out of here. Let me see if we can see that Latem, see if that's anywhere close. Ahead of schedule, maybe not. Our next taking off is Delta heading to Chicago. 737-800, flight 2570. That is the Sky Team livery. All right, next taking off is flight 570 for United Airlines heading to Newark, 737 MAX 9. Next coming in is a JetBlue coming in from Syracuse. The dead rigs, why so early today? I actually started around 5 o'clock. I had to drop my son off to the airport. And I had some time this morning, so I figured, hey, I'll do some streaming. I have a hard stop at 8, so another 15 minutes or so. But yeah, watch the beginning of the stream. Nice sunrise. You got JetBlue here hitting the Punta Cana. Our next taking off is a Delta heading to Philly, a Philly special at E175. Be 5845. A lot of love in the chat here. Oh, that's cool. I love coming out here and bringing this to you guys. I've been dying to do a sunrise for a while now. Just hasn't been in the cards, or my head hasn't gone off the pillow. Minted 2000. All right, just that one. Oh, we gotta get this. Our first Cape Air coming in from Martha's Vineyard. Someone's mom woke up this plane early. All right, and we have Delta heading to Philly. First Cape Air of the day at Martha's Vineyard. I don't even know where it went. Oh, there it is, coming down Charlie now. There it comes. All right. Maybe it comes here to wake up the other planes. All right, next coming in, we have a Delta coming in from LaGuardia, E175, flight 5793. All right, there we go. Where is, there it is. All right, next taking off, we have Delta heading to Columbus, the E175, flight 5654. We have American Airlines coming in from Reagan, A319. Jason, how you doing? Good morning. Catching me on the tail end of the show here, even though it's still super early. Oh yeah, it's a beautiful day out here today for sure. Oh my gosh. One of those days you want to be on a boat out there and have the water splashing on you. All right, next taking off is JetBlue, flight 2173 and A321, heading to Aruba. So just a church in Bridgewater, Bridgewater New Jerusalem Church. My wife, Kelly, who's been on here a few times, she's actually the minister of the church. And today is Children's Sunday, so they got a bunch of kids doing some skits today and stuff. But every Sunday I do that for her. I go to church there too. Olivia, how you doing? Oh, unfortunately, you're determined to stay for 15 minutes, but I'm going to be done in 10 minutes. I'm sorry. It's a thought that counts, though. All right, here's Delta heading to San Francisco. A321 Neo, flight 977. Good seeing you, Olivia. Hope everything's going okay with all your activities. I know that's what you're going through. All right, that's that one. We have United Airlines next lined up, heading to Denver. Oh, we have another Cape Air. We gotta get the other Cape Air. coming in from Lebanon. Technum 2012. All right, next taking off is United, heading to Denver. Flight 647. Sorry, I missed that conversation. Southwest coming in here. All right, next taking off is American Airlines, heading to Reagan, E175. Next coming in is Delta from Cincinnati. E175, flight 5790. Sorry, I thought that was a Technum 2012. I guess it's a Cessna. It's tough. Oh, there it is. Here's one that came in, and here is the other one here. All right. All right. Fortunately, I think I'm going to have to call it now. A couple of things I got to get done before I start packing up here. Thank you, everyone who has liked and subscribed and all those fun things there. The support, read earlier, awesome. Thank you so much. This was a short, early show today, a little bit shorter. That's because it was more of a, I was here dropping my son off, and I figured, hey, why not stream? But I do have to be out of here. I start packing up at 8 o'clock so I can get out of here and get back home. And I do a live stream for my church, which my wife, Kelly, is the minister of. So we do that later on. But thank you guys so much. Hope you enjoyed this little early show, sunrise service, whatever you want to call it. It was a lot of fun. The mods, you guys, jumping on here. Let me see if I have my button here somewhere. I don't know where my button is. If I put on this screen here, I know I have it. Got the mods here. Not everyone's on today, but that's totally expected for this time of crazy early morning. Hey, where did I put that button again? Let me see. Oh, there it is. But yeah, thank you guys so much, and we'll see you next time. I'm sure I'll be out here sometime during the week, and yeah, just turn those notifications on. I'll try and post as early as I can. Have a great rest of your day. Have a great week. If I don't see you before the end of the week, have a great week. Otherwise, I'll see you probably towards the end of the week. We'll see what happens. It is a holiday on Friday, and we may be going away on a date weekend. We'll see what happens, but we'll see. All right, guys, have a great one. I'll talk to you later.